Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us for episode 7 of Welcome to Nerdatory, and we're on the Alien Heartbreaker. More on that later, but as always, I'm Georgie, and with me again tonight is my lovely co-host Stacey. How you doing, Stace?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm pretty awake, so hopefully I won't get anything confused this time, and no yawning as much, maybe. We'll see.
Well, let's kick off with everything. What have you got for us first?
Okay, so around the rumor mill, we have that X-Men might actually get its own series, and it'll be live action, and they might be going after the X Factor series, which I haven't had a chance to read, but it's supposed to be really good. That's it.
See, I've always been a DC, so I'm not really up on a lot of the Marvel-verse stuff, but I don't know. First hearing about that, I think it's because Marvel are trying to up the game now with DC, who have brought out all of these other related series that they're doing. Obviously, there's like Arrow and there's The Flash as well, which we're going to talk about later, and Constantine coming at the end of this month. That's what I reckon anyway. Marvel dominate the movie side of everything, and now they're trying to cash in on the whole teleseries thing. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Since it's Fox that's doing it, we'll see how that works out. And Disney, well, I guess they own it anyways. I don't know how that actually works out, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Just like I know it's Sony that owns the whole Spider-Man thing. But yeah, they're definitely trying to get to dominate both the entertainment fields because, as you said, DC has been more on the television side since what, Supernatural? Not Supernatural.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind is still on that Smallville. And still the CW or the WB.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but yeah, I am going to watch it just to see what happens with it all and see how well they do it, obviously. But as soon as it is in like the rumor stages at the moment, we'll just have to stay tuned and see what else happens. But yeah, that's Marvel cashing in on the telly side of everything.
Oh,
They've dominated the film.
What is it, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, that didn't really do too good from what I can gather. I did catch a couple of episodes of that, and I wasn't impressed, to be honest. And I don't think a lot of other people were either, so I don't know.
I don't watch it. I mean, I enjoy the Marvel movies, but it's just, I wasn't on board with the idea of it, so I didn't want to watch it. It just seemed very, I don't know, not interesting, to say it bluntly.
Well, it's like I just watched a couple of episodes and it didn't really click with me at all. So, nah, take it or leave it. One of those things.
I agree. I just hope that the X-Men, if they do a series, it's as good as the cartoons were. I grew up watching them, but I don't know if they'd be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I didn't particularly like the original, like early '90s X-Men cartoon or anything, and I blame that on fucking Jubilee. Fucking Jubilee, hate the bitch with all those fucking sparkly finger things. What use is that? Get away! Nah, the one I did like was X-Men Evolution, and I think that was early 2000s or something. No, we don't call it 2000s, noughties, early noughties. That was actually really good, and I still watch that to this day, but the original early 90s one can suck a dick. I don't like it.
I don't know which one I watched now, because the ones that I watched, there wasn't any Jubilee lady. There was just Storm, and it had the intro with Rogue, that she like touches this football player and he doesn't like it, and then she freaks out and tackles someone and runs away, and that's how they get.
Oh, that was X-Men Evolution.
Oh, okay, well that's the one that I watched. I never watched the Firework Lady, even though she'd do great once a year, or I guess twice, well, special occasions.
So you can hire her for weddings and bar mitzvahs and all that shit.
Yeah, or have her just around and be like, hey, I just took this red light, and she could shoot fireworks. Like, I just passed my test, shoot fireworks. I'm having a bad day. Shoot fireworks. Yeah, that's a really shitty ability. I'd rather be humble than shoot fireworks. Yeah.
That's a good one. We're going to step away from the X-Men thing and go over to another comic book franchise, and that's Powers. Wasn't it at E3 or something earlier on this year when during the Sony conference they announced that everybody who obviously subscribes to the PlayStation Plus thing, that we are going to be getting a teleseries that only PlayStation people are going to get. Check that out, and it's based on the Powers comics. So was it Brian Michael Bendis and it's called Michael. I've written it down. Oeming or something. I can't pronounce his bloody last name.
McConaughey.
No, it was McConaughey. Get away from that man. It was like a police procedural type comic book series, and it was revolving around these two detectives, and they investigate all of these cases and stuff. We've got stuff to do with all your superheroes and people with all these fantastic powers. I've read a bit of it. I thought it was really good, and well, we had the trailer as well, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And I thought the trailer was pretty spot on. Actually, it's not. I don't think it's going to be something PG-13, you know, that the whole family can watch.
No.
God, no. What did you say? Oh, it's full of fuck.
Is it fuck 3 times in the trailer? It is not PG-13.
In the trailer.
It was so great. I was on the fence with it because it's like, oh, it's another one of these series. It's interesting that PlayStation's doing that, and that's what was intriguing about it. But seeing the trailer and seeing that they're not gonna like take it lightly, and they're gonna go like balls to the wall with it, and I appreciate that. And the whole like fuck this, like punching the window. Oh, it's unlocked. Fuck.
Oh my god, we're gonna have no fucking powers. Ah!
He took my fucking powers. What? I know.
So the trailer's barely even a few minutes or something, and we get 3 fucks in it already. I think that's kind of set the tone for the rest of the series. We're going to enjoy it because, you know, when you're an older nerd and stuff, it's nice going back to the more childish things, and you're like, oh, that's lovely, and I used to watch that as a kid. You just need some full-on, raw violence, aggression, bad language, and all that shit.
And you can still be a little kid about it with the, oh, he said a naughty word. Yes. You hit that window. Little tantrums.
And the funny thing was the door was open anyway. Mm.
Yeah, and I thought that was a great idea for the trailer because it's showing you that there's going to be a lot of fucks. That guy has anger problems because he lost his ability, which I would be completely pissed off too. I was this cool guy, and now I'm like one of you, boo.
Oh, and a mere mortal.
And then it's going to be kind of funny with the whole, the door's unlocked. You didn't have to punch it.
Yeah, but they probably will have that little bit of humour in it just to counteract the sheer amount of fucks that are probably going to be in it, which I'm really looking forward to.
Me too. Very exciting.
But it's not a thing that I watch, but I know you watch it, and you've been really excited about it. American Horror Story.
Yeah, I love American Horror Story. I really loved last season because it was witches, and it was so 90s, and I love the 90s, and I love the whole witches thing and the wearing black. But, the new episode premiered Wednesday? Yeah, because Supernatural's Tuesday. It premiered Wednesday, and it's a whole freak show idea. And it was really good. It started out violent-y and the whole sexy appeal, too, because the guy, he has, like, these weird Ninja Turtle hands, and he pleases the ladies, literally like this. It's really good. And the Jessica Lange, I think that's her name. They finally pulled it down with all that makeup they put on her, and she looks more suited for her age, and she looks extremely beautiful that way too, and not like the bright red lipstick and the skanky kind of clothes. She just looks very elegant, and she does her German accent very well. Or at least I think so. Yeah, but it was really good. I'm really excited for this season.
So when's it? It's on every Wednesday, is it?
At, I don't know what time. But it's on every Wednesday, and you can find it online, which is how I watch it.
Well, I've never really had much to do with any of the previous American Horror Story, any of the other series. What did I say? The one that I did watch, was it Asylum or something? And that was just because it had the bloke from Maroon 5 in it, and I just saw it, and I was like, oh, it's that man! And I watched an episode, and I was like, I can't fucking watch this. It was freaking me out. Not much scares me or freaks me out, but that program did. No, can't do it. No, I can't.
Yeah, they're pretty out there. It's fun though, and it's exciting to see what the characters are gonna have. Like Kathy Bates, she has this beautiful woman beard, and then the other character has two heads. And I really like the filming style, because you could tell a little that it's obviously fake and it's all digital or whatever it is, special effects. But sometimes what they'll do is that they'll just have the girl, her head like tilted to the side, and they'll just do like a slanted camera angle, and it's just really neat how they do that kind of perspective. And I bet it's a little bit easier instead of having to show them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fun.
I think I might actually watch an episode of this one. I've seen one of another series. I'm going to try another.
He's going to do it. Yeah, you should though, and it's great because you don't have to know anything about the past other episodes, because it's always different.
That sounds good to me actually, because I can't go back to another. No, not happening. Not happening. Freak me out too much.
It's not though. And their intro is creepy, and then there's the clown, and that's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I'm not scared of clowns or anything. They're just creepy looking because he looks so dirty, and that's not sanitary.
And that's not sanitary.
I'm a slight germaphobe sometimes. He does not want it.
Oh. And hope you washed your hands after.
I hope he washes his hands. Because I don't necessarily know where the hands. I mean, I know where one of the hands should be going, but I don't know if the other one is really going the other place or if it's just going on top. It's a mystery, and it's not one that I'd want to solve or find out.
Oh God!
Firsthand.
I couldn't leave it at that. Firsthand.
I had to. That's all the opportunity. Should we move away from these?
From creepy hands and not washing them and stuff. We had the first episode of The Flash. Stacey hasn't watched it, but I have, and I was actually really quite pleasantly surprised at it. Some of the other shows that we've been talking about over the past couple of weeks that have come on TV recently, the likes of Gotham and the pilot for Constantine as well, even though that doesn't officially start till the 24th, but we were saying that everything seems to be compressed into the first episode just so you get the general idea of what's going on and stuff. Gotham and Constantine seem to have done it in such a way that's not really left you with a really, really good impression of the first episode. But I think The Flash actually did it really quite well. So obviously they're going to condense everything in the first episode so you've got an idea of what's going on. But they don't leave you with too many questions really. It's been really nicely put together. And they also had a bit of a cameo appearance from, is it Stephen Amell? I've probably got his name wrong. The guy that plays Oliver in Arrow. I had to think about that just then.
Oh, I don't want to.
The Arrow's not too bad. I've watched a few episodes of it, mainly because my father watches it. He tries to watch it every week. So I've caught a few episodes when he's been watching it, and The Flash is actually a spin-off from Arrow as well. So the fact that it is tying very well together with Arrow, and obviously it's going to carry on as the series goes on. It's nice to see stuff like that. You know, two completely different TV shows sharing the same universe, and obviously the characters are going to crisscross into both of them. I think that's pretty cool. But probably don't want to give it too much away, but definitely watch it, because it does set everything up for the rest of the series, I think, and it's done it really well. What version of Flash? It's Barry Allen version of Flash, and it just basically shows you, how he gets his powers, what happens in the beginning with them, and does a little crime fighting on the side as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I'm definitely going to continue to watch it. And I would recommend that everybody else does as well, if it's your sort of thing. I'm not really too up on the Flash comic books or anything, but I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with it and see what happens.
I just know with the Flash, is his mother still alive right now, or did she pass away already?
In this one, spoiler alert, she sort of dies/disappears right in the beginning.
Yeah, because I've never read any of the Flash comics.
I said dies/disappears.
She died, and then her body went missing. Yeah, because with the Flash...
Was it die/disappear? Or did she actually die? No, it was... Oh, God. I'm getting totally confused.
The Flashpoint Paradox. That's the only Flash thing I've seen.
Yeah, she didn't disappear, sorry. It was the father got carted away because he thought he killed her. And obviously little Barry Allen's like, oh my God, my father didn't do it because I saw this thing zipping around my front room and killed my mother and blah, blah, blah.
Was he all, I wasn't fast enough? I couldn't get over that with the trailer. He was just like sobbing. Yeah. That's so mean, but it was just kind of like ridiculous and like obviously he's gonna get fast enough.
Yeah. But he does end up being fast enough, and you also get to see him in this particularly well, yeah. Well, it's a bit obvious, really. It's not a spoiler alert as much, but you get to see him in this particularly ugly, bright red, quite revealing sort of unitard thing. I don't know. Kind of wrong.
Kind of sounds revealing, isn't it? Not no. That's funny.
No. Oh dear. Should we move on to Gotham?
Yes, I watched it this time. I watched both the episodes. Kind of. We've already talked about this. Okay, so Gotham, in this new episode, I unfortunately will leave out the ending because when you're really hungry and you eat pizza, you will possibly fall asleep after you eat the pizza. That's very greasy and extremely cheesy and hot. But what happened in this episode? There's a new killer in town, and he likes weather balloons, and he's killing or getting rid of the bad people, the crooked ones. He got rid of the guy that was doing the pyramid scans, and then that bad cop that likes beating people with that statue.
Yeah.
Who else did you get rid of? There's a third one. The Pope. The priest guy, yeah. That was touching people, or someone. He was touching somebody. He was not nice. Creepy
kitty, fiddler, bishop, cardinal.
The fiddler.
He had a clock on.
Yeah.
And was like floating up, and they were like, help me.
Let's see. There's more lesbian Barba news. That lady, what's her name? I forgot. What? Montoya. She's kind of like, hey, I broke into your place. Don't trust Russell Crowe. What's his name? Jim Gordon. Why do I have a problem with Jim Gordon? Don't trust him. He's not cool. Look at my eyes. I'm not lying to you. And
we have some past. We were lesbians.
And now I break into your apartment, and that's not weird. I'm a cop.
And you shouldn't trust that man. Well, I don't fucking trust you if you broke into my apartment.
I mean, not only that, it'd be like, this woman, she's a cop. She could kill me and get away with it.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, so, cats busted out of the social services thing. What cares? There wasn't that much information on her. She just got out. And towards the end of it, the balloon man is caught, and then I fell asleep. So if you want to take over now.
I fell asleep. No, we see quite a lot more of the penguin in this episode as well, and we don't see Eddie, do we?
Right.
Eddie's not in this episode.
No,
He's
and
not in
that
it
guy
at all.
from Dexter, he comes out in it, and he's like another crime boss. What's his name? Batista in Dexter. I don't know his real name.
I can't remember. He's like another mob guy, and the penguin comes back, and he's wearing this really ugly sweater. And then a bunch of people recognize him and are like, oh my fucking god, you're back. And he ends up really stabbing.
What was that accent? I'm Russian. I am not this penguin.
My name is Dmitry from Odessa. I can't do Russian. No, Odessa's Ukraine, isn't it? I forget.
Yeah,
but yeah, he comes back and he's stabby, gets the job in this restaurant. I think he's like trying to make himself a bit more low-key, although to be honest, you know, with a hobble like that and a face like that, low-key is just not happening. So
yeah,
he kills a few more people. He's getting a bit more stab happy and a bit more confident with that and stuff. And then I don't even want to say the end at all. I don't want to say what happens in the end because it's one that you have to watch. I think the penguin is turning into one of our sort of favourite characters in this, but I really want to see more of Eddie Nigma. Definitely.
Me too. He's so adorable. They just did really great casting, and that's really exciting.
And there's more of Fish Mooney, Jada Pinkett Smith again. She's still got this whole like total suave, badass mob bitch thing going on. She just exudes. It's almost like female sleaze, isn't it? So she's dripping in it.
She is, especially now that she's kind of like playing both sides. She's obviously not happy with the guy that's over her, the main guy in charge, after he beat up her boyfriend.
Oh, Falcone.
Yeah, and now she's talking to the two straight and narrow. I don't know that phrase. Those two cop people. That one lady that's all on Barbara's nuts, and that other guy that said "Stay Frosty." I'm really bad with names. This is horrible. Come on, Jim Gordon. I can't remember his name, and I keep calling him Russell Crowe. I don't know what's going on. But yes, she's talking to them now and kind of like putting a fire under Jim Gordon's ass, just because she's a butt.
Just because.
Oh, and pointing a finger to the main guy.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think as well. You've got me forgetting names and all of it. Well, I forget them anyway. I'm really crap at remembering names, but when I get them, they're in there, and I'm like, oh, I remembered it, and then it's just gone like that. But we don't see a right lot of the baby Bruce Wayne, really, do we? Apart from the fact that he's still being a moody bitch, and he's not eating or anything. He's like, oh, I'm so fucking depressed, and I'm not eating, and yeah, and Alfred's trying to like keep his spirits up, and it's just not happening. Yeah, he is a bit of a downer.
Yeah, he should just Alfred should just cane him. I mean, he has a cane. You're like, oh, you don't want to eat? Do you want to feel pain, boy? Do you want to know what happened to my thumb? Just go all out.
I'm just definitely. Now, me follow me, boy. We definitely need to see more Eddie Nigma in it, but I think that the Penguin is definitely like stealing the show at the moment. So can't wait to see where they go with him. But obviously, you know, we've more Selena Kyle, Catwoman into it. Obviously, because she did a runner at some point during this episode. We got like 5 minutes of her on screen. Who else? Gone out my head again.
Yeah,
I'm just going to shut up.
I'm excited that they're not focusing too much on Batman, because we have a lot of Batman. It's always Batman. And it's fun seeing... Oh, they haven't showed her since the whole...
Since the first episode.
Yeah, because when he went to go talk to the wife, wasn't it just the wife, or was Poison Ivy there too? Or Pepper, whatever her name is.
Ivy Pepper, they're calling her. She was in the first episode, but literally she had like 2 words or something, and you know, very little screen time. So yeah. So I want to see more of her. You know, see what happens with it. More Ivy, more Eddie Ivy.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that too. And it'd be what else is there? Yeah, that'd be nice. I want to watch more and not fall asleep. No pizza.
No pizza. Well, it's on again tomorrow, so yeah, it's Monday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's on tomorrow. Woohoo! I think it starts in the UK on Channel 5. I think it's October 13th. I think it might be on tomorrow in the UK. It's either the 13th or the 15th. I forget. Or possibly the 14th. I'm saying 13th and 15th because I think I'm a little bit dyslexic when it comes to numbers, so 3s kind of look like 5s to me. So it's either the 13th or the 15th on Channel 5 in the UK. So if nobody's been keeping up US pace, then go watch it, because I said so.
That's a good reason.
But one thing that we do have, and we got it a week after what the US did, and that's South Park. Was it 3rd episode in America just gone? So I actually genuinely liked this episode. The first 2 I wasn't too raving on, but the 3rd one did make me laugh. It's not shit. It's moderately chocolate.
That works.
It's like moderately chocolate, while the other 2 were like the really cheap, crappy advent calendar chocolate. This one is at least maybe a Snickers. That's what I'm saying. It's roughly Snickers on the scale. I did genuinely laugh at this one. What I am noticing with South Park this series is the fact that they seem to carry on stuff from previous episodes into the newest one. And after the 2nd episode, I don't know if you saw about it, but there was an article in Spin magazine basically slating Trey and Matt for taking the piss out of Lord, the singer. What's she like, 17-year-old or something from New Zealand, saying, "Oh my God, why are they taking the piss out of her?" And that was in the 2nd episode where Randy dresses up as Lord and is like, "I am Lord, yeah," on stage. Spin thought they were genuinely taking the piss out of her. They were like, why would they do that? Because she's a really down-to-earth person and she doesn't seem like a complete twat like the rest of all of these singers and stuff. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? But they delved into it a bit more in this episode. While it did seem like they were taking the piss, it wasn't really. They were just obviously using Lord as a sort of a way to barrel on what the whole episode was about. Cartman thinks he is transgendered, but he's using this in a way that he wants to get his own bathroom in the school.
Oh,
he doesn't want to use the boys' bathroom. All he does is he sticks a pink bow on top of his head and starts saying that he's not transgender, but transginger. He's getting it wrong. And
it's like the molesting.
Exactly.
They molested me.
Yeah, I'm transgender. The adults and that, they all know what Cartman's like now. They don't try and fight him anymore. They just give him what he wants.
That's
because
worse.
It's for everyone. But the thing is, though, he eventually gets his transgendered bathroom. Because the girls complained because he stopped using the boys' bathroom and ended up going into the girls' bathroom to take a shit. And he was in there for like all of recess or something and stinking the place out, making a right mess. The girls complained. He eventually gets his own transgender bathroom. But I think that was supposed to be like the main part of the story, but it completely just got shoved under the carpet because like it carried on from the second episode, the gluten-free Ebola. As it turns out, they're doing this whole thing with Randy Marsh being Lord, and as it develops, he must have started like dressing up as a female so he could get his own bathroom at work. And then they sort of accepted him as Lord, and then he started writing songs when he was in the women's bathroom and stuff, and they all come out, and this record company picked it all up, and he tweets everything, singing all these stupid songs. He records them on a dictaphone, puts a drum beat on them, auto-tunes the voice, and it's a fucking Lord song. And it's... He tells it to Stan, and Stan's just like, I don't believe you. He's like, nah, I record all my best music at work when I'm in the bathroom, and I put it through this, and then I stick a drum beat on it, and then I just auto-tune the voice, and it's a fucking Lord song, and Stan's just like, the fuck, passes out.
They get so... I like when South Park just gets so carried away with itself. And just...
I think it did in this episode, to be honest. Because it is going on about the whole issue of about transgender people, and obviously like the whole gay and lesbian thing as well, and equality and what have you. And I think it puts that across quite well. As soon as you put the whole Cartman storyline out of your head, concentrate on Randy Marsh being Lord. And the guy at Spin Magazine that's coming and knocking around everybody's door asking them about Lord, and it's just I genuinely laughed at it, and yeah, I've had it in my head ever since I watched it, because you'd be going around going, I am Lord, yeah.
Well, it sounds like a really good episode.
You should watch it, and you'll be singing that I am Lord, yeah. Actual genuine laughter at that was that, and I'm hoping the series carries on like this. Really do, because I wasn't too keen on the first 2 episodes, so I'm just waiting for when Wednesday comes around again and see what happens with the 4th episode. So yay.
Hopefully it will. I mean, I can understand if it's having a rough start, but once it gets going, it should stay decent at least.
I mean, it's South Park. I've always considered to being really quite recent with everything, the topics that are in it. But not just that, but everything is so recent. Like the Spin Magazine article come out literally hours after the episode, the second episode aired. And obviously, Matt and Trey and all the other writers and stuff are going to be keeping an eye on what's happening on the internet and the reviews and stuff of the last episode. They brought the whole Spin Magazine article into this episode, because obviously they're producing like 1 episode a week. So everything's so fucking recent. They are lampooning and taking the piss out of shit that come on the internet from the last episode. And I think that's brilliant in a sort of way. The fact that they can turn out stuff like that, it's fabulous.
Yeah, and it also shows how dedicated they are to what they're doing.
I can't wait for more. Really can't wait for more. Especially if it's going to develop the way that it is, so...
Well, it's good to see you're excited, especially with how disappointed you were last week.
It's all good. It's all going to fall into place, I think. Definitely.
Okay, should we move on to our mole news?
Molly.
Well, for this week's mole news, hopefully, as you already know, The Walking Dead premiere is tonight. So watch it. It should be good.
Yep.
And AMC already renewed Walking Dead for season 6, and this happened last week. Yes, it hasn't even premiered, and it's already season 6 bound. So that'll be fun to see. I'm excited.
So I was trying to remember what happened at the end of season 5, and then it just all flashed into my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember what's going on.
Soylent Green is people. That's what it is.
Oh my god. You know the amount of times I actually say that to people and they look at me and think, what the fuck are you on about? Jesus Christ. Soylent Green is people. Yes, yes. Thank you, Stacey. I don't feel alone now when I say that to people and they're like, oh, you're just being weird again, aren't you? Oh.
And in case you ever want Soylent Green, I think ThinkGeek sells little Soylent Green crackers. And it says like 100% organic.
Oh my god. Free-range human, yeah.
Yeah, but I love that line, and I love how over the top. What's his name? Charleston? No, I forgot his name. But damn dirty eggs. He has memorable lines. Little ascot. Slightly greatest people.
Oh, that's just made my evening.
Well, I'm glad.
Oh, but Walking Dead. I just want it on now. So I don't do the patience thing too well. Just want it on now, and then we can get the mole and then Rick and his beard and his Rick Tater. I know.
His hair is looking greasy. They all need to just have water dumped on them, and I could rush them with soap. Maybe a stick that has a sponge on it, because they are very dirty looking. I mean, I don't expect them to look clean. That obviously wouldn't make any sense, but it's just...
I'd just go all out and get the fucking pressure washer on them. Like some industrial strength, I don't know, like Swarfiga, that really fucking bright green stuff that you get in garages that mechanics clean their hands with, and it's really fucking green.
Just dip them in it.
Yeah, dip them in it, hose them down, power washer, there you go.
But if they turn green, then this is just supporting the whole Soylent Green thing, though, and it'll just be helping the people at Terminus.
Actually be green. Yeah.
Full circle.
Well, because at the end of season 5, they were all locked in a shipping container at the end, weren't they?
Except for the bald woman and all the little kids. Oh wait, no, the little kids are dead. Just his daughter. Then the man that's traveling with them, and then that girl, the blonde girl, was kidnapped.
Yeah. I remember now. A chunk of them are all stuck in that shipping container at the end, and Rick was like, "Oh my god, they're messing with the wrong people." Yeah.
Carl, no.
Carl. God damn it.
Just so I'm really excited though. I want to see. I'm wondering if in this episode they're already going to break out and things are going to progress, or if it's going to slowly them breaking out. Because there is a lot of shipping containers, so they have some time before that food expires. Yeah. So we'll see.
And haven't there been like scenes and stuff in trailers and photos posted where they're all like tied to chairs and stuff, and these guys are I don't know what they're fucking doing with them.
Nipping at their fingers.
Everybody. Yeah, they're. They all seem in a pretty bad state though, don't they? So God knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I've seen the ones where I guess they break free or they're running. I don't know. It feels like Rick's always running and yelling at Carl to no. You're being selfish. I just love those comics. They're so funny, especially like the dad joke ones.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh. Get it, Carl? Coral.
Cool. Oh, it's a good laugh at least, anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can say.
Carl, no, though. It took me out of that scene. The wife being dead and him just being, Carl, no. I was like, what's happening? Did he kill her? Are you actually upset? Are you just like, what did you do? Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited though, and I can't wait to watch it. And I feel like, no, I don't want to say anything. I was gonna say I feel like it's a show I'm gonna stay on top of, but who knows? I might fall asleep. I might not watch an episode, and then you'll be talking about it by yourself.
You might get pizza again at some point and just pizza coma.
Yeah, the guy at the pizza place knows me. He was surprised.
Hang on, you don't
Huh?
do you? And he just goes usual.
No, I call and I order it, but as soon as I show up, he hands me the medium. And when I switched from getting pepperoni to just getting cheese, he was like, "No pepperoni?" I was like, "No."
Is there something wrong?
What's going on here? Are you not yourself?
What's
Have you
wrong with
been
Stacy?
I can't tell you this. Oh,
Oh God. I suppose we should move on to our favouriteest thing of all time of everything, and that would be Supernatural. Because Supernatural's back.
And we've been accidentally talking about it.
Yeah.
At least I have, calling
Yeah.
Supernatural. Freudian slip. No.
We love our Supernatural. And of course, yes, Deanman.
Can we talk about that intro song? The flashback song.
Yeah. Yeah.
So great! Pat Benatar.
What is it? Pat Benatar? Yeah.
Oh God! That screenshot was so perfect too, because I watched it before Georgie, which is a complete shock, even to myself. And I told her, I was very excited. I was like, the intro song, it changed, and it's hilarious. And I said the wrong song, but still, it was a Pat Benatar song. And then I just took a screenshot of the intro going on, and it says "The Road So Far," and in brackets it says Pat Benatar playing. And it's just so ridiculous, the Heartbreaker song, and you're seeing all these dramatic scenes, and you're just listening to Pat Benatar. It's really great. It's one of my
wailing in the background. Not the usual Carry On Wayward Song by Kansas or anything epic or any AC/DC or whatever. Fucking Pat Benatar, you shitting me.
So great. And I feel like it really set the mood for the episode too, which Dean karaoke, you know?
Yeah. Dean and his karaoke and Crowley being his practically his bro now, isn't he?
What is it? Best friend, partner in crime. That little spiel he went out. They're gonna make comic books about him. Crowley and the squirrel.
I was rolling about and that. There's a Crowley and squirrel. Oh my God! I've just been speaking to a mouse. Oh, have you now?
It's so adorable. Crowley is very over the moon with him, and he got what he wanted that he couldn't get in his son. No offense to his son,
Yeah.
but he's always had a thing for the Winchester boys.
Oh yeah, totally. And what's up with Castiel as well? Because he's dying or something, isn't he?
Is he going to become human and lose all his angel abilities? I don't know. They're not very clear with that. And I don't know.
Well,
I mean, if someone's going to die, just suck up their little juices before they die.
Yeah, it's like, I think Castiel's grace is next to nothing at the moment, so I think that's why he's not able to get better or anything at the moment. So he's walking around like he's got fucking tuberculosis all over pieces.
Which is ridiculous. Like, no, I'm okay. He's not.
He isn't. No, like, you okay? I'm fine.
Little grace spewing out everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame, really. Castiel has always been one of my really up there favourite characters next to the likes of Dean and the Trickster. What was it, Gabriel? Yeah, we need him back again. He was awesome.
We do. He's so great. He was so funny, and the episodes with him were always so hilarious. And just how full of himself he is. He was just so adorable. He was generally he was definitely one of my favorite characters on there. So adorable and hilarious and bad and full of himself.
Pepexia. That's all I can think of, herpexia. That was an awesome episode. Oh, what did you think about the crazy marine guy, though? I kind of didn't really get the idea of him.
Oh,
like,
that's
what's
right. Some other things happen aside from shirtlessness and karaoke. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go with that.
Stuff happened.
What? Did we watch the same show? Yeah, I wonder, is Dean just like pulling his leg, or because he can't just be like, oh, I stopped caring about my brother, especially if Crowley's all your brother's still the same person. And I don't know who that guy is, and is he a part of the whole Crowley calling up demons to kill him, or is he not a demon? Is he a hunter? And what did a demon do something or not?
I was a hunter or something.
Because he said something online, and it doesn't look like a demon.
Yeah. That guy really confused me. He was just like a spanner in the works almost. Like when Sam's driving along, and obviously he's got his gammy arm up in a sling and stuff, and his car starts going a bit mental because the guy did it. I'm like, what the hell? The guy had a thing on his car that just like completely switched everything out. Oh, and I've got the remote, and then Sam's like, oh no, what the fuck?
He's all like, oh,
and then
you're right-handed or left-handed. I forgot which arm's in the sling. Whichever arm's broken, that's what you're handed.
No, that kind of weirded me out a bit. Like, who the hell is this guy? He's got like enough guns and ammunition to fuel a small army. What's he doing after like Sam and stuff? And he's like, yeah, I know who you are. You're a Winchester. Blah blah blah. And he's got him tied up and up. Yeah.
Yeah, like he just wants Dean. And it kind of had the feel, too, that he's been working out just waiting for this day. Especially since that fax made him leave, and he was working out when his son gave him the picture man, or whatever he called it.
Yeah. Oh, just remembered the bit at the beginning, because Sam's obviously looking for Dean, and he's not had much luck until he goes in this investigation thing as one of the FBI guys. Where's the port?
I couldn't wait.
Oh, he never left. Definitely. Where's the porn?
My friend was actually, she messaged me telling me that she watched it, and then she just told me, where's the porn?
Where's the porn?
I wonder if he still likes his busty, what is it, busty Asian women?
Busty Asian babes or busty Asian... No, busty Asian beauties, isn't it? I totally ballsed up that last sentence because of that thing on my tongue, and I'm going to start drooling in a minute, so...
But not because of the busty Asians, because of shirtless Dean karaoke-ness.
Yeah, and it's... See, the thing is, though, have you actually heard Jensen Ackles sing?
Mm-mm.
He's not that bad, actually. He's kind of a good singer, so I wonder what's going through his head when he's doing the terrible karaoke. Like, I'm too sexy for my shirt, and he purposely puts on the I'm too sexy for my shirt, and he's like, oh. I wonder what's going through his head when he's doing that. It's like, I can actually kind of sing, but Dean can't, so I've got to do it really badly. He must feel quite a bit shit about that. I would. If
Either
I could
that
sing
or he's
and I was
really
doing shit
enjoying it.
on purpose. Oh, it must be. Oh, as I get this opportunity to sing really shit songs really shitly.
I mean, if I was a good singer, I would sing poorly as a joke. But since I'm not a good singer, my singing is a joke, unfortunately. It's very sad.
Although it did kind of remind me of the many drunken nights I have had, and then returning home at about 4 o'clock in the morning, pissed as a fart, singing David Bowie's Starman really badly for about an hour, and then waking everybody up.
My drunken
brought back memories.
usually consisted of Journey's Don't Stop Believing, because somebody would always bring that song up.
It's definitely David Bowie's Starman for me, really badly.
Better way to go.
Oh, it's like, but shit, because I can't sing.
It's okay. With beer causes ear goggles? Beer moggles? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Beer muffs? Oh, that sounds weird. Never mind. I retract that one. No.
Beer muffs? What the hell?
Because it sounds like other stuff. Anyway. Yeah. Do you think there's a chance Castiel can actually die? I mean, Bobby died. So they could actually, you know.
See, I think Bobby eventually became like a fan favorite in the later series because after Daddy Winchester died, Bobby kind of took over the mantle of being the father figure. So yeah, Daddy Winchester. Yeah, Daddy Winchester. That's what I always called him. Daddy Winchester. Nah, since Bobby kind of took over and he was in a lot more of the episodes, he did definitely become a firm fan favorite. So I was really kind of pissed off when they did kill him. When they did kill him off, I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, and I was okay with it being Ghost Bobby hanging around all the time, but no, they had to kill that off too. Just shit on my heart. Yeah. Why don't you?
It was like just a double fucking tap, wasn't it? It was like bang, you're dead, and then bang, you're even deader.
There's like this ray of hope, like maybe. Nope, thank you for that. Giving hope and taking it away. Those story writers are dang idiots, you know? Idiots, yeah, that's how I said
it. They might do it with Castiel because he is such a fan favourite, and just think, you know what? Us writers are complete bastards. We're just gonna kill him off because you fucking like him so much. Or it could go the other way. I don't think there is like a grey area or anything like that when it comes to a really, appreciated and well-loved character. Obviously, your bad side is going to be, yeah, we're going to kill him because you like him so much, or the good side is, nah, we're going to keep him alive because you like him so much. It's swings and fucking roundabouts.
Yeah, and he's died a few times, and God or whatever it is keeps bringing him back.
But I mean, how many times has Dean died now?
That's a good point. Definitely more than twice. More than a lot of times, actually. But it only takes one for Bobby. Oh, actually, kind of twice since Ghost Tim died. One for, what's his name? Tran. Kyle Tran? David Tran? Amanda Tran? I'll stop with Amanda's. What was his name? Was it Kyle? Henry? No, not Henry. No, I'm just
Kevin.
Kevin Tran. There you go. That sounds right. I started with a K. I was in the ballpark. And there's an E in there.
Just when you got to Amanda, I was like, you had the same problem with that fucking name last week.
But her name was Amanda, so that works.
Yeah.
But Tran's name is not Kyle. No. Or Henry or David or the other ones that I went through.
Or Amanda.
Could be. I miss him and his mom. She was funny. She was a little firecracker.
She was quite bizarre. No. If they kill off Castiel, that's it. I'm done. Probably not, actually. I can't stay away from the Winchesters that long. But the confusion is with that Marini type weird bloke. Obviously, this lovely developing relationship that Crowley has with Dean now, because they're bras now.
They're gonna howl at the moon. They've been howling at the moon. They're gonna smell each other's butts like wolves. I don't know. I mean, dogs do that. They have to do that too, right?
Yeah, but and Sam's really on his own, sort of, when you think about it.
And he's even missing an arm hand that's dominant.
Yeah, he's not doing too well now, is he? And obviously Castiel's sort of, I don't know, growing tuberculosis or something, I don't know, but he's got a little friend going along with him now. In his
Zoolander. I got the black lung pot.
Oh my god. Oh, there's that boy's Pimpermobile as well. It's like a fucking land boat, like a Cadillac.
And why that
He just found it, didn't he? He found it and then nicked it, and it's like all fucking lowrider and shit. And
all like jiggly bits.
Yeah, it's got the hydraulics on it. It's Cassiel's Pimpermobile.
That's where he takes all the lady angels.
Exactly.
Oh, and speaking of ladies, that with Castiel, I want that demon to come back. They had such a great relationship. And that one time when they actually made out because Castiel had watched that pizza guy porn.
Oh, was it Meg?
Yes, it was Meg.
Yeah.
Oh
my god. Oh, I remember that one.
They had a good relationship going.
Because she looked after Castiel when he was in the nut house. Didn't she?
With Lucifer.
Yeah, she calls him Clarence.
Oh, that's right. They're adorable. She sacrificed herself for them.
It was sweet. I don't know. It's, all in all, I think that episode, it just left me feeling a little bit what at the end. But I suppose we've only got like, when's it on again? Tuesday.
Yes, alongside Flash.
Yeah. Alongside Flash, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, because I'll probably be like, there's something I had to watch this week. But I suppose we'll have to wait till then until we can actually get a bit more into what the hell that guy was all about.
And what Dean did, like, did he just sleep with his girlfriend, and that's what his problem is? Did he sleep with his girlfriend and the girlfriend's mother? Because I could see that happening.
I can totally see it being like Dean does Dallas or some shit like that. I don't know.
This I'm too sexy for my shirt. Oh, it's karaoke, and nobody was having any of it at the bar.
Yeah, but they did not know that Dean is in fact too sexy for his shirt, so his shirt should technically not exist.
He's just not obeying the laws of his song, and it's very frustrating. It's not cool.
Oh, no.
And that one scene was not enough. We need more. And this is a serious issue. Actually. We should start a petition. Down with Dean shirts.
Yeah.
You could possibly keep the jacket. I'll think about it.
Yeah. Just burn the shirts. Burn the shirts.
Throw salt on them and burn them.
Yeah. So they don't come back as gold shirts.
Oh, God. Okay, should we move away from Supernatural? Because I think we're just going to keep talking about Dean.
Enough of that. We can ramble on about the lovely Dean and his... Yeah, just... Okay, go on.
Okay, now for video game news. Some of the creators or developers, or both, of the BioShock series are one BioShock. I read information on this earlier, but now Supernatural has engulfed my brain. Anyways, they started a Kickstarter for a new game called The Black Glove, and it seems really interesting, and I want to give money and play this game, and it's due out for 2015, and they want $500,000. And the last time I checked, they had, I think, around 86,000, but there's still 26 days left, so I feel like it's possibly very recent when they put it up. And the name of the company is Day for Night Games, and it just seems like a very interesting game. You can change. There's a fourth dimension, and you can change the character's past in order to make them better, because apparently they're a shitty filmmaker, a shitty musical act, and a shitty... What's the third one? A shitty artist. If they made it I might just be being a complete dick that skimmed through things. But yes, I'm excited. It looks cool, and it's only one glove.
One glove.
No S.
Not two.
Unlike flowers. I said flowers. Yeah, it's just really interesting. It looks like there's some Minotaur, and you have to defeat him and his minions in order to open up features. And the whole idea is very kooky sounding, but that fun kookiness, not like, oh, well, what are you doing? No. It's like, hey, what are you doing? This is weird. Yeah. Your thoughts,
Well,
Georgie?
there's the trailer kicking about on the internet, and well, obviously we're going to put up the links and stuff to the Kickstarter page, and we'll have the video on there. But you get to hear some of the thoughts from the developers, and I have to say I'm really really intrigued by it. Obviously, the guys that come out of Irrational Games, the guys that did the BioShock stuff. Ever since they went tits up, they've all kind of dispersed. I think a good chunk of them maybe have stuck together, and obviously new company, new beginnings, blah blah blah. Starting the whole Kickstarter thing to get the Black Glove into production. Put this trailer out. To say that it is only a trailer and they're probably only in the very early development stages, it looks pretty fucking weird, and I really want to play it. So I'm gonna donate some money because I want to play it.
Me too. And I wonder if you can make the artists like worse. You know, if they're already kind of bad, like can you just like fuck up their past and now like they're worse than they were before? And I don't know, it's just a lot of opportunity. And they say that you'll be able to change the events that happen in the game and your surroundings. So it just seems like the sky's the limit with it.
Yeah, you can it's almost like you go into these different dimensions and you can tweak things about and this, that, and the other to make one of the three, like the artist, the musician, and the filmmaker, basically go back in time and change something in their life to make them do something different in the future. It's a bit mind fuckery-ish, but I don't. I just want more. I want more. I want to know more. That's what I want. The trailer's fine and everything. You get to listen to the guys talking about it, but I want more.
Me too. And you know they have to have more since they're saying tomorrow, next year. Next year it's not tomorrow. But they're saying because with the Kickstarter, if you donate like X amount, you'll get the game. And they say the estimated delivery or shipment for it is October 2015. So it's literally a year, and it's just they have to have more, and I want to see it. And then you stop being stingy, or else I'm gonna be stingy and donate $1. I'm just kidding, but still, I want to see it.
I'm trying to think. When was it when Irrational Games went tits up? It was, in fact, was it earlier on this year or at the end of last year? I can't quite remember. It may be something that they were working on just when BioShock Infinite launched. Obviously, when they went tits up, they would have not got any more funding or anything. So it could have actually been in development a while ago, and without the funding and everybody essentially getting the sack, they wouldn't have been able to carry on with it. So obviously, with the reforming of them in this new company. Probably not got a right lot of money behind them, and possibly some of it has already gone into the continuous development of this game.
Well, I think
that's why they need everybody's help.
And if they were working on it while it was Irrational Games, they might have had to pay off the ability to keep the game, and that could be one of the reasons why they don't have a lot of money now. And if they really want to make it their own, you know, it's better not to have anyone looking down saying, "Hey, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't make that musician so bad. Don't you pity them?" You know?
I suppose that is a sort of downside when you're going through like a major publisher. Obviously, you're going to have the money from them, and that's fine. If they think it's going to be a fabulous game, they will put all the money into it. But they're saying, right, we want to get this released now, get it out. Obviously, the people that are making it are going to be like, oh, but it's not finished, it's not ready, we want to tweak some more, we need a little more time. And then you've got the publishers on your back saying, no, I want to get it out now, blah, blah, blah. I could see why sort of going alone on it without a publisher will be more advantageous, because they will be able to put the amount of time and effort that they want to put into it to hopefully make it as perfect as possible. But how would they? I mean, you said in regards to releasing the game, it would probably be like a digital download or something like that.
Yeah, so far they're just saying it's going to be PC, Mac, and I saw the little Steam logo on some picture there. And yeah, it'd just probably be easier. And it says there might be more, so I think with that it'll be if like PlayStation, like maybe the PSN store wants to put in some money in the Xbox Live stuff too. But if anything, I'm perfectly fine with it being on. Oh no, I hope it comes out on PlayStation Network. It'd be funner to play it on the television instead of my computer because I do not have a gaming PC. And that would be butts.
I don't have a gaming PC at all because I'm a filthy console gamer. You know where you stand with a console, you don't constantly have to fucking upgrade anything or just pour money into it.
My problem with PC gaming is I can't play horror games because you're so much closer to the screen. It's terrifying, and I'm surprised I didn't break my computer when I played Amnesia because I slammed my laptop down and I was just freaking the fuck out because it's terrifying. And I didn't die. I opened it back up and I was still alive. I died a little on the inside, but not my character. That's intense. But I hope that PlayStation and all these other companies give in and they see that it's potentially going to be a really good game and it's really interesting and kind of a new concept. So that it'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait, but we need more info. I'm definitely going to donate some money. Definitely.
Yes, and I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. But now we're going to move on to our other little discussion for this week, and that is Alien Isolation, which come out on Tuesday, and both Stacey and I have been playing it, and we've all got our own little stories about it. How are you finding it, Stacey?
Oh my god, those robots with the pink eyes, you mentioned it. They're just such a nuisance. And like they're just, why do they karate chop you? It feels like they karate chop you. They're like, oh, you're not supposed to be here.
They put like all fucking Austin Powers on you, like judo chop, and then they start stabbing you.
And like, can't you shoot them in their nips? I'd be completely okay with that. I'd be like, oh, foiled again with your feisty bust.
So obviously you start the game and everything. You play as Ellen Ripley's daughter, Amanda. And Amanda. Kevin.
Kevin Tran, not Kyle. Henry David. Henry David Thoreau. Yes. David Henry. I think that's
you're playing Ellen Ripley's daughter, and she's still like, oh, my mother's out there somewhere. It's been a fucking long time since the events of the first Alien film. And then she goes on this spaceship with this company, and they're away to go and collect the black box of the Nostromo. End up on this sort of like space hub station type place.
Sebastopol thing. What's the Sebastopol?
Sebastopol,
throw a lot of names out. Siegson. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. That's the utility box thing. I'm always waiting for that to load, and then the computer too, the terminals, whatever they are.
Siegson's the. Oh, we'll get to that in a bit, like you mentioned. Pink eye, but that is basically what it follows. You eventually end up on the Sevastopol, and everything's gone to shit, basically. There's no power, there's no people, and then the ones that are the people, either try and kill you or are just downright fucking creepy. And then to top it all off, you've got the alien as well, which is creeping around.
You don't see it as much, though. I mean, you definitely get killed by aliens and people way more often than aliens. Wait, I said something wrong.
Yeah.
Robots and people instead of aliens. There we go.
Yeah, this is the worst thing. It's like, all right, you get through the beginning stages of the game and stuff, and then obviously you're sort of introduced to the alien, and then you're shitting yourself, sort of, because, well, what did I say before? I was screaming my head off at one point because
the two?
You sort of get introduced to the alien, and then you're like creeping about thinking that fucking thing's gonna come out of somewhere and scratch my eyes out and stab me with its tail. You're creeping about, creeping about. I started screaming like an absolute bitch when I was going up these stairs, and a ceiling tile had come loose, and there was that thick black tubing stuff that looks like it's a little corrugated on the outside. I thought it was an alien tail, and I thought it was gonna like slide its skinny ass through the ceiling tile thing. Run back in the opposite direction that I come from, and I think, hang on a second, it didn't actually move. What am I screaming at? Went back to have a look at it. It's fucking black tubing. Ugh. Oh, Georgie, you're being really stupid. Just get on with it. And the worst bit, and I think you agree with me as well on this, don't you, Stacey? But the alien is not the worst thing you can come across. Yeah. The people with guns are not the worst thing you can come across. I would rather have the alien any day, or the shooty bang bang people that are trying to kill you, over the fucking working jaw androids. Ugh.
They're working through the pink eye, you know. Yeah, it's just really frustrating, and they're just they multiply, they reproduce like bunnies, obviously, and
they're like
a judo chop. And they just won't let go of you, and you have to weaken them or like take them by surprise in order to hit them with your little, not wrench, but how you remove it with your stick thing, and or else they'll just stop you, and then you can't hit them, and then they'll still hurt you, and you have to inject yourself, and you just end up dying. And you know, what's the point of living if there's robots around?
It's never any fraud. It's just. Oh, you play through that game, and then you do get to the Seegson bit, and then you've got all these, they look like multiple members of the Blue Man Group with pink eye.
And wrinkly
chase after you. Yeah, they've got like turkey necks, haven't they?
Gross. Yes. It's like, I feel like they're, oh, I wonder if there's going to be a part where we could put them on. Because it just seems like a mask and gross. I could go around karate chopping. Do some flair. Judo chop! Get pink eye.
Pink eye, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do an Austin Powers judo chop on you, give her a pink eye, and then hopefully if you survive it all, you might be able to skin one and then wear it as a fucking mask. I don't know. You might be able to slip past them going, I am a working Joe.
What are you doing here?
Something amiss.
I just want to talk. You cannot hide from me. You're wasting my time. Stop looking for me, and I'll stop wasting your time. Chances are you'll see me again.
Have you ever been chased by one of them, and then you go and hide in an event or something, and they're like, you are foregoing all the health and safety protocols. Oh, fuck you, I'm in an event. I don't want to be anywhere near you. And they're like, I am not crawling into that vent to get you. Well, that was the whole point. That's why I'm in here.
I need to try that. No, I've hidden in one of the lockers, and I guess he must have seen me or something, because he walked by, and I thought coast was clear, so I didn't even have the controller in my hand, or if I did, I wasn't paying attention. And it said, press L2 to hold breath. And it just flashed on there, and it was there for like a few seconds, and when I got my wits about me, it was too late. He opened the thing, and he got me. And that is shit, because they should let you know that could possibly happen, and I died. I think. I don't know. I've encountered them so often, I don't know when I die.
Yeah. It's, in fact, there was a trophy on it that you get if you spend over, I think it is, if you spend over a certain amount of time in vents or something. That was one of the first ones I got. I'm never out of the vents.
Yeah, I got the one that says, go through the vents more than 20 times or something like that.
Yeah.
And I got one for not getting hurt when they caught me, when they saw me, not caught me. And like, hey, you! I was like, ah! Ran away.
This is it. But how are you finding the controls on it? Because I'm finding everything just a little bit clunky for some reason. Like Ripley sort of moves like an oversized pregnant sow in a shopping trolley.
Her run! It's like she's like flopping around and she doesn't know how to run. And she's like, ah! What else?
And then she slows down. So you do that. You're like hammering on the L3 for running, and then all of a sudden, yeah, she's like that, like you said.
I think she runs like the penguin would run with his feet,
with a hobble.
Just slapping down her feet like she has flippers on.
Exactly. And trying to run when you're going round corners as well. There's no such thing as a nice steady curve when you're controlling Ripley in this game. She's on fucking right angles, and that's annoying me. Because you're trying to go up these stairs, and then you just end up crashing into the wall and sliding along it like... Oh. It bothers me. I mean, I can sense that there is some kind of realism in it. You wouldn't be able to run as fast as what you would in any other normal, like a first-person shooter or anything, and you won't be able to like crawl or crouch pretty fast. You know, obviously you're down there, you're in a vent, you're not going to be moving quick. But just some of the things on it wind me up.
Yeah, but I do like the being able to, the thing that lets you see the R1 function that lets you see if people are around or anything's around. I like it, but it's also freaking me out more.
The motion detector.
Yeah, it freaks me out more because it's like, is something there? Is it an alien? Is it gonna get me? Is there something on the other side of that wall? Does it know I'm here? But I like how you can press L2 and it takes away the focus that's on there and you can see the background. I thought that was really neat too.
I like the little bits like that. Oh,
yeah,
the revolvers used. Revolvers totally fucking useless. I mean, I don't know if it's the same with you, but I seem to. Obviously, your save points. You can't just press pause on it and just save it wherever you like. There are save points during the game. I'm save it as soon as I see one. First thing I do, save. And even when I've done a little bit, which didn't take too long, I'll go and save it again, just force of habit.
Yeah, because it's annoying to have to do it like 3 more times, and you're gonna get to the point where it's like I don't even want to pick up what I was gonna pick up. I'm just gonna keep going, which is happening.
Well, it's like I don't know about you, but I think it's gonna take me a while to actually get through this game because not only is it frustrating in some bits, but it's I want to say tedious because you do like all your individual missions and stuff, and obviously you've got all manner of things trying to kill you at some point, and with the lack of like a pause and save it then and there save function. You've got to come across one of the emergency telephone things to save at. It is very, very easy to rage quit at.
Yes, or try to force yourself to find a save point, and then by the time you find it, it's like, you know what, I don't have any more ammo because I wanted to rush through this, so I might as well not even save, which has happened to me. Yeah,
either that or even when you are trying to save, it'll pop up on the thing and says enemies are nearby, and more often than not, you get fucking killed.
I haven't had that happen to me, and I started wondering, like, is it doing it and I don't know? So something pops up and it tells you?
Yeah, when you're about to save, it says on it, saving enemies nearby. I did it just when I was coming back through the Seegson bit. When you've got to run back through the communications thing, and I spent about half an hour in the bloody vents, and then I eventually got to a save point at the top of the stairs. So I was just saving, and then it just popped up. It said enemies nearby, and I was like, all right.
That's not fun. And stay away from. At least what?
At least it warns you.
Yeah, like, thanks to you, I have anxiety now. Like, oh, are you going to save in time? Am I going to die? I need to get out of here. Stop saving. That's just intense. It's like I do get anxiety and I get sweaty palms while I'm trying to play, and I don't do patient. I'm really bad at just waiting and being having a strategy and being very quiet. I just want to run through everything, but I can't. Well, that and loot. I love looting. You know that. So it's really hard doing that when you have to be cautious. I don't want to be cautious. I just want to walk around and girls just want to have fun and loot. Girls just want to have loot.
Mhm.
Yes.
Totally.
But yeah,
What were you gonna say? Stay away from
drooling ceilings.
Yeah.
Do not let curiosity take over because you cannot take a peek because it'll take a bite.
Yeah, it did it with me. In fact, when I got to the save point at the top of the stairs and it said enemies are nearby, I was like, fuck's sake. Went down the bottom of the stairs. There was a working Joel. He fucking spotted me and started doing his little I'm coming to get you. So I got killed by him twice. And then because I am a glutton for punishment or some shit like that, he wandered off in the opposite direction. So I thought, yeah, I can get past him. I can go that way around. I'll check my map and everything. I know where I'm going. The drooling coming from the ceiling vent, and I did the same thing, and I did it 3 times, and I did not learn, and I rage quit. Because as soon as little Mr. Working Joe guy went walking the opposite way, I went and stood under the vent. I was like, oh, there's some drool, and then looked up, and it just took my face off. And I did that 3 times before I thought, ugh, not doing this anymore, and then I went back to it a little later. I learned by then.
I wonder if you could have it pick up one of the Working Joes. That'd be interesting, seeing them die.
See, that's what I was thinking, because the Working Joe guy was, right, so say I was here, the vent was there, right, and then the Working Joe guy was here, but as soon as he saw me, he walked underneath that vent, and it didn't pick him up.
Oh, that's stupid. Well, maybe it knows that it's not organic and it, no nummies. Because it can't implant thing. It can't implant its little babies inside of it.
Yeah, that must be a thing. But it's but yeah, three times that happened. I went and stood under the vent and was like, drippy drool. I'll just have a look up. There you go.
A little peek. Yeah, I just wanted a little looky loo, and it just wanted a little nippy. I don't know. Yeah, but. I'm impatient and I'm too curious and I like looting and that game is just frustrating for those things. You shouldn't be impatient because you have to do a lot of planning out and being quiet and having to sneak around and still get spotted and being frustrated. And then sometimes you throw a smoke bomb and it doesn't go off where you need it to and they're just like, what was that? That shouldn't be here. Off to work again.
Well, I think it is a little inconsistent with things like that, but while I am enjoying it, I am kind of having mixed emotions about it. I mean, obviously with the running and the right angles and running up a fucking wall and stuff like that, and just really, really random encounters. It is a game that pulls it just completely throws it at you, I think. Obviously, the Working Joes, we don't like them, or their pink eye.
No,
the alien,
pink eye. Stay away.
Yeah, I mean, we can understand how the alien is going to work. Obviously, if you hide, it's going to go away. But the Working Joes, for some reason, you hide and you think, oh my God, they've gone away. And then you come out of the locker or wherever you've been hiding, and then they're there, strangling your face.
Karate chop! You are not supposed to be here. Restricted access.
What wasn't there an action figure from years ago that had like karate chop action? You pushed a button in his back and he went, ah!
Is that just like Buzz Lightyear with this karate chop action? Yeah, what are you pushing it?
To infinity and beyond, yeah, Working Joel. Just like that. Karate chop.
Oh my God, they should sell them. I would buy it and then I would destroy it. They're like, no, you're not allowed access into my living space.
The Working Joel action figure with karate chop action. You know what? I'd fucking buy it. I would.
They should do it. little pink eyes, wrinkly necks.
Yeah, you could have like glowing eyes and stuff.
It'd be fun. Well, so far I think the game's pretty chocolate. I really like the Fox intro to it and the whole like VHS feel to it too. I think it's fun. And although it is frustrating, it does give you that alien appeal, and it's the little I guess like hacking games are very Dead Space, but a bit more frustrating since sometimes I don't know what to do. Like I had to Google the just press the matching one, and I guess you have to match it with triangle, square, or X, not circle. Oh, can you open the door? Yeah. The doorbell startled me. But yeah, it's fun. Like, sweet Jesus. The working Joe is here.
They've come in to get you with a karate chop action.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I'd say it's somewhat chocolate, so yeah, I'm going to continue with it. Probably going to take me the best part of forever to complete it, obviously because of the whole rage quit thing, but
yeah, that's an issue. Well,
yeah, if you like to be frustrated and you do like the odd bit of a scare by black tubing, I'd say get it.
Or drooling ceilings.
Drooling ceilings.
Yeah, and I'm really oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm really excited about the whole like actual real Ripley gameplay, but I just want to beat the whole game before I play it because I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I want to save that till later.
Yeah, because it'll be. I don't know. I'm excited to see her and seeing Bishop or if it is Bishop, I don't know what was in it. I just know that Ripley's in it.
First one.
That's right. And then Bishop, she kind of liked, or at least he wasn't shit. He was more chocolate for her.
What I wanted to ask was, are you getting the Evil Within next week?
I haven't decided yet. I need to read up on it more because I just don't know how into it I'll be. If anything, I'll wait till you play it, and then judging from your reaction, I'll see if I buy it or not. Which I've done with you a few times, like Infamous.
I got my copy of The Evil Within dispatched on Friday because it's out on the 14th, so I should actually be getting that on release day as well, so I shall give you my feedback then. I'm just twisting it, I don't know why.
I want to twist mine.
No, it doesn't matter. You just sit there like, oosa.
It's okay, sometimes I stick my fingers through mine and I'm just like, I'm just going to hang out here. Then I hope nobody sees me doing that. Or when I take my plug out to itch it, just like, oh, someone's going to be like, sick.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I suppose the Evil Within thing is something for next week. But yeah, I suppose definitely give Alien Isolation a try, especially if you are a fan of the franchise. I give it a moderate chocolate rating, so
like a 3 out of 5 chocolates.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 chocolates. Yeah, it's like chocolate milkshake, quite good, but can possibly be a little bit sickly if you've had too much.
I can get behind that. Mainly because sweets sometimes give me stomach aches.
The chocolate does the same with me. I can actually eat chocolate, so I have an intolerance.
Oh.
Ooh. But anyway, I don't know. Is that us for this week?
Yeah, I think that's it for this episode, and definitely Evil Within talk for next week. And I might be pitching in, or I might not be pitching in. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
Well, thank you for joining us. That's it for this week. Please like, subscribe, follow, talk to us, conversate, have a dialogue. I'm whispering really creepy, and I don't think that's gonna convince anyone. Well,
no, you really want to get right up in there going, talk to me.
And I'm too lazy to get closer. This was me closer. Yes. Okay, well, anyways, I was Stacy. Well, I still am Stacy. This is Stacy. And Georgie, thanks for talking with me. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. I'll see you next week.